So I can take an equation and do something to both sides, the same thing to both sides, and that's okay. So I'm taking the log of both sides. I did not put a base on that. What is my base assumed to be if there's no base? It's 10, that's right. It's a base of 10. So I did that on purpose because that is the button on your calculator that you're going to use. You're going to use the log base 10 button. Okay, so now we have a rule that tells us we can move this exponent. What rule is that? That we can move that exponent, or where could we move it? That's right. So that's one of our rules, that we can take that exponent when we have a log of something and move it to the front. So this becomes x times the log of 3 equals the log of 10. This is why we have logs, because we want to solve for that exponent. So we can move that x to the front, and now we can solve for it. So how could we get this x by itself? What would we do next? Anybody have an idea? So this is x times log 3, right? What? Divide by log 3 on both sides. So divide by log 3. And then we're going to take our answer and we're going to round it to the nearest 10,000th. So 10,000th is here. That is 4 places after the decimal point. So go ahead and do that on your calculator. Tell you what the answer is. 10,000, yeah. So I'm not going to do this every time, but at least for this first one, my place that I should round this place to 10,000.
Stop the 10,000.
The fourth place over. How do I round it? What's the rounding rules? 5 or more round up. Below 5, we round down, and that round down is just cutting off the end. So we round down because this is below 5. So we just erase the 0 at the end, and it's 2.0959. Questions on that? So you're literally just putting log 10 divide by log 3. Did you get it? Can you help that?
You gotta put it in the parentheses. You gotta type in the parentheses.
You are right.
Yeah, it's on my table, right? You know. She was giving the wrong answers yet again.
Thank you for helping each other in your group.
Huh? She was giving the wrong answers yet again. Just like English class.
How do you know about English?
You're giving out the wrong answers. I know it. Everyone knows it. You can't give out the wrong answers, you know. You can't say you got it right and then you give out the wrong answers.
It's got a fat sheet. She screwed my grade because.
Okay, so what do we do first on number 3?
Log. Wait, gotta put the logs in.
Okay, and what am I doing?
Log 12 x, like the power of x is equal to log 0.3.
Yep, so I'm taking the log of both sides. So no, sit down. So we're taking the log of both sides. So we take the log of 12 to the x equals log of 0.3. Because I can do the same thing on both sides. That's why I'm doing that. And I did that so that I could do what? Why do I take the log of sides? Move the exponent so I can solve for it. Because when it's in the exponent, I can't solve for that exponent. So now, since I made a log, I can move that x to the front. X times log 12 equals the log of 0.3. And then my next step, this group here, tell me what to do next.
Divide by log 12
That's
on both
right.
sides.
Yep.
And then you get x by itself.
Yep. And you get x is about. So rounded to the nearest 10,000 would be negative 0.4845.
Looks like I put it in the calculator.
Why is my answer negative here? What about this negative?
This is division.
What about a fraction? So we know that the log of 3 is going to be smaller than the log of 12, right? So it's a number that's smaller than 1. And that's what that negative exponent means. It's 1 over. Good job, Derek. So that negative exponent means it's a fraction. Okay, go ahead and do the U-try, please.
Math is so fun. Gee, that's only can only answer a big number.
I will be expecting you to show your work on this here.
And you like when you do in the calculator, you actually put it on the paper.
Putting it on the paper, that's right. Anytime you do something in the calculator, I want to see that on the paper.
Yeah, I got it right. You get that? Obviously, you did it wrong. Might have multiplied. What did you do first? You go log 13. I can't see when you like this. This, but I have it like this. Damn, I did the other way around. Because I don't got the fresh part. Because I don't got that fresh.
So your name.
Who? Listen, like you touch his freaking nose, yo. You got freaking out, bro. You got everything for paid. No. They didn't get it. No. They didn't get it. 2.482. Oh, you didn't box your answer in. Haha, you didn't get it right. You got to box your answer. Yeah, you do. Because when you go higher up in math, you actually got to box your answers in to let them know that that's your final answer. Or that's the answer. Where did Tia get it? We don't know. Where did Tia get it? We don't know. Where did Tia get it? We don't know. Where did you get it? Where'd you get all those wrong answers? And they told Aiden and Sophia. Where'd you get them? Where'd you get them? Oh, wait. I'm bringing down the ship if I'm going down too. Stop bringing down everyone else's grade if my grade's going down too. That's Loki smart. Because Loki bringing down the average down. You think about it. You're Loki bringing down the average. Was that like a strategic move to give everyone wrong answers?
And 6v6.
Yeah, was it a strategic answer? Was it strategic to like bring down the lowest grade to make sure everyone else doesn't know it? Are you playing the quiet game? I'm gonna go back. So why did you give everyone the wrong answers? You said they were right. So, but you didn't know they're right, so why did you give them away? I'm not saying facts or no. The Tristan, is that facts or not?
Not in buffer, please.
Let's go, Elijah. Let's go.
Go weekend.
Oh, I got 10,000. That's it. Come on now. I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm pointing them out. That's why your name's not being on the board next time. One million. 10,000. There you go. See, I'm not giving out the wrong answer. Like, he does. I actually know my answer right.
Try from the very beginning.
Hold on.
So your work is great.
Cool left, but left stuff. That's a bar. He drives a monster car. Jag satt en bil. Just like how Canada see Elijah out. Still giving the wrong answer to you? Still giving the wrong answer? I don't even have you feel like your grade got lower because it's here. My GPA is going down, so is yours. Good mindset.
Okay, so you should get an answer of 2.4829.
Can we do okay here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys do okay?
So let's do the next one. So now we have 11 to the p plus 8 equals 34. What might be our first step? Tell me what the first step is.
I don't know.
Bob.
Log 11 to the p plus 8. Good. So we are taking the log of both sides. Thank you, those of you who are sitting quietly. So now, what's our next step? You guys know what the next step is?
I know the next
So,
one.
so on the last one, what do we do with that exponent?
No.
We moved it
To the other side.
front. So we want to do that here too. We're going to take the p plus 8 and all is 1. We're going to take the p plus 8 multiplied by log 11 equals the log of 34. So we're just moving that exponent to the front. It's all of it, so that's why I have to put parentheses around it. So now, what do I do next?
Divide the log 11.
That's right. So I'm going to divide by log 11. And then I get p plus 8 equals log 34 divided by log 11. So we could leave the decimal down if we want, or we can go ahead and do our next step.
We leave it like that and be like that on test.
Yeah, so no, you can't just leave it like that. But
No.
so now what would our next step be?
Gotta find it out.
Minus 8. So we got a minus 8 from both sides. So minus 8, and then we can find our answer by taking this and putting it into the calculator. So log 34 divided by log 8, find out what it equals, and then
Minus
subtract 8. Yeah?
All right. Perfecto. If you want to do it right, you gotta do it that way. I think I got the answer.
Okay, so this one, it's negative 6.52939. Do we round up or down? This number 9 is above 5, so we round up. Negative 6.5294. Does that make sense?
How many
Uh-huh.
points
Will you mark us down if we write 6.529?
Once he clarifies it, then yes.
Yes,
Or 39?
Yeah.
You would?
absolutely. Yeah. I asked you to round it to the nearest 10,000.
Yes, that's on the top, Aiden.
Yep.
It's on the top, so you gotta do it, it says.
Okay, so number 6. First on number 6. Back here in this group, tell me what to do first on number 6. So take the both sides, yes?
Gotta add them all.
So is this putting it into log form? Because I'm hearing that a little bit today. Just to clarify, is this putting it into log form, what I just did?
Nah.
It's not. This is taking the log of both sides. Putting it into log form, I'd only have one log. I rewrite it in log form. That's not going to get me anywhere. I need to use the log base 10 on the calculator, so I have to take the log of both sides. I don't have any other bases. There's one more base that we have. It's a weird base. I'm going to tell you what it is until a couple days. We're going to talk about it. So what would my next step be? Yes.
You divide by log 4 on both sides, right?
Before we do that,
Oh, before.
what do we do with the k minus 7?
Oh, you gotta like get on the other side.
Yep, move it to the front. K minus 7 times log 4 equals the log of 18. And then we can divide.
by log 4.
Yeah. And so these cancel. I have k minus 7 equals the log of 18 divided by the log of 4. And then this group back here, what would my last step be? Good, add 7 to both sides. So if you want, just put in your calculator log of 18 divided by log 4, find the answer, and then add 7.
No, you didn't. No.
This time we get k is 9.08496. So, excuse me. So this is 496. So how do I round that? Because it's above 5, right? So we round up. How do we round up on that?
Oh, it goes to the 4.
9.0850.
So this is 49, right? Goes up to 50. So it's going to go up to 50. So it's 9.0850.
What the 6?
The 6 told us we need to go up. So it was
Oh.
496. So now we're going to make it
Well, once you go up no matter what,
9.0850.
'cause it's time.
No, it's the number next to it that we're looking at, the 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
was a clarifying question, actually.
2 more. 2 more and we'll stop.
Oh, I want to do more.
Number 7. Good. Take the log of both sides, log of 9 to the negative 10x is log of 40. We know what to do next. Yep. Hang on just a little bit longer,
Oh, there's
almost
only
done.
2 more, guys. Come on.
So what next?
Divide log 9.
Yep, divide both sides by log 9. We have negative 10x is log 40 over log 9. I would say that one of the most common mistakes is students forget to put the log in front of this one here. So if you're making a mistake, that might be what you're doing. And then my last step, you guys know what the last step would be? Divide by? Yes, divide both sides by negative 10. So when you found your calculator, you can find out what the numerator is, and then just leave it in there and press divide by negative 10.
Yes, log 40.
And we get negative 0.1679. This one rounds up.
Oh, here, What do you call fake possible?
Okay, this one's a little different. Let's do first on number 8.
Oh my, I accidentally went to the other
First
wall.
on number 8.
Wait, is this a you try?
No.
Because I could get this one.
So this is a little different. Got that -7 there. We cannot take the log of both sides until we get this 14
Just add
by
7.
itself.
Add 7.
Yeah, add 7 to both sides.
No, my hand was extra risen.
I appreciate both of you, your participation. So this equals 23 because we added 7 to both sides. And then we're going to take the log of both sides. Move that exponent to the front. That's why we use the log, so we can move that exponent and solve for it. And then divide by log 14. So B is 1.1881. Okay, let's just talk about the first step on number 9, because we haven't had one like that, and then we'll stop. What's the first step on number 9? Anybody have any idea? Divide by 9. That's right. First divide by 9, and then go from there. Okay.